So yeah, hopefully first game in 2 months at the weekend. Just how much are you looking forward to that?
Yeah, we can certainly hope so. We've really missed it, to be fair. The routines, the kind of the rhythm of a game, the tempo. It's really hard to replicate that in training. I think the girls done really well sticking with it, obviously in that time period. Because as a coach, I get frustrated and kind of you miss it and you feel like you've never done it for years, and it must be 10 times worse for the players. So we 100% empathise with it and we try to keep the tempo up. But it is nice having a game. I can't lie, I was relieved when Alnwick let us know that we were on a 4G, because obviously we had a cold snap this week and then whatever weather's due, so hopefully we'll get it on. I know it's meant to get a bit milder on Sunday, so it'd be nice to get it in. Nice competitive fixture. Obviously when we played them down here, it was a great game. We looked at it back, we looked at the analysis, and hopefully we'll go up there and get the opposite result. So yeah.
Obviously we are familiar with Alnwick, obviously played them in the cup. Do you think it's going to be a similar kind of game? Obviously we are away on 4G this time rather than being the first club.
It probably will be, but the hope is that we make our domination count. When we looked at the stats for the game in October, it was a game we should have won. Like, we had more chances, we had more possession, we had more tackles. I think we gave away 3 fouls to their 15. Like, it was backs to the wall, and it was a frustrating game, but we've worked on that since then, and it's no surprise that we've kicked on in the games after that. Immediately we really turned the screw with teams. So we've got to kind of hone that. We've got to practice it. Obviously it'll be difficult because refining that rhythm's hard, and I expect the first 10-15 minutes to be about finding that rhythm and just getting time on the ball and relaxing. But we know what they're like. They'll try and be very direct. They try and win the first contact and then the second contact, and when they win it back they try and attack straight away. So we've just got to try and nullify that and restrict them in the areas they want to be in.
Do you think this is going to be one of the first real tests in terms of teams we're challenging with in the promotion?
Yeah. Like I say, like the last game, it was a challenge game. Obviously, we lost it in the end, but it was a game we probably coming away from should have won. And we've been challenged by every team this season. Obviously, we've had different results. Even Hartlepool, up to half time, it was really competitive. Because it's a good league and everyone beats everyone. Like everyone thought like teams like Hull United were struggling, and then they went to Alnwick, like the longest away trip in the whole league, and Hull United got a result last time out up there. So it'll always be competitive. We just got to make sure we do our bits, because with the most competitive team in the league, we'll compete with them, and we've shown that. We've shown that in the cup with Spennymoor, and like I said, we showed it with Alnwick. So yeah.
Yeah, we do have 14 games left, so surely we must be taking things one game at a time.
Absolutely, it's 14 games against kind of the top end of the league. Obviously, we've got a lot of games out of the way. One benefit is that of last week is that we are going to have kind of 9 home games in a row, so that can only be a positive. Obviously, the pitch is going to take a bit of a pounding, but hopefully that comes when the weather starts turning. But that's the thing. Like we've been to the away days. Once we've got Barnsley out of the way next week, we've done all the away days. So in terms of where we need to go, we need to bring teams up here and make them not want to come up here, and make it really difficult for them. So yeah, we're looking forward to the challenge, and we will take each game as it comes and each challenge as it comes, because each team is a very different challenge as well. So yeah, that's what the emphasis will be for sure.
And just lastly, how's the team looking in terms of like absences or injuries?
Everyone's back, so that's great news. I mean, that's the one good thing of the winter break. Obviously, going into some tough games in December originally, we had 4 or 5 key players out injured, and the winter period has allowed us to come back. They're all back in now training, in full training as well. Everyone looks sharp and ready, so it's a bonus. We're back up to kind of the full kind of 18, 19 available for Sunday. So obviously it'll give us a headache in terms of challenge, in terms of picking a lineup and challenging the players. But that's a good problem to have, because towards the end of kind of before the break, we were starting to struggle. Like, went to Bradford with I think 13, ground out a result. And when we had Eve out injured, obviously other players had chipped in. But yeah, it's great to have everyone back, and like I say, we'll just keep plugging away, and we're going to need the whole squad for this period, because it's going to be intense. I said to the lasses last week, it's going to be a slog, and every week's going to be a challenge, so we've got to be up for that.